Welcome back to JJK, our first podcast episode in a while. I think it's like 11 or 12, something like that. I'm here with Kaj as normal. And we got some baseball, we got some NFL, we got some college football, we got some basketball. We got a lot for you today. So,
Yes, sir.
sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the show. And we will be reacting. At the time of recording this, the deep dive for the Dynasty gameplay just finished live streaming on NCAA's YouTube channel. So we will be reacting to that in this podcast. Alright. So the first thing we're going to get started with is the NFL here, I think. And we're going to start with the teams over or under wins. So at the beginning of the year, sleeper, all those, put over or under wins for the team. And we're going to try to predict them based on their schedule. The teams we're going to be doing are the Saints and Vikings, both of our favorite teams. The Cowboys, Bears, Bills, Texans, and Browns. Those are the teams we're going to be doing. All right, so let me get those win totals up. The NBA draft, let's just get it started with a little NBA segment while I pull those up. What do you think about Bronny being drafted to the Lakers?
I think it's probably like a match made in heaven because now we don't have to see the whole fiasco where James is going to try and get on the same team as Bronny. Now we can just see them on the same team. And also, I think it's just, I respect it. Who wouldn't want to play with their son on the same team?
Yeah. Some things I'm thinking about, though, is like, imagine the locker room.
Yeah.
Like, poor Bronny.
Yeah.
Okay, so, another thing I'd like to ask is, like, is Bronny going to play a lot? Because obviously Bronny wasn't the best in college. He was really good in high school. Not so great in college. He did have a heart attack a little over a year ago, I think. So, is he going to get minutes, or is Braun going to be like, nope, you have to earn your minutes? That's what I'm curious on. I think he's going to play.
Here you go.
Yeah, I think he's going to play, but I don't really know.
Me, I think he's either going to be I think he's going to be more off the bench towards the end of the game, or maybe towards the late second quarter or late third quarter. I can see him getting in those minutes. I could also either anticipate him going to the G League after LeBron retires.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Or them just cutting him.
Yeah.
LeBron retires. All right, yeah, but now I got those win totals pulled up for the NFL, so we'll get into that. That was our little fun NBA segment. All right, so the first team we're going to be doing are the Saints, and their win total is 7.5. I'll let you go. Let me pull up their schedule. I'm obviously going to say over, being a Saints fan and all, but I'll let Kaj do a lot of the talking on this one, so it doesn't seem too biased. So week one, they have the Panthers.
Pull up their schedule.
Okay, yeah, I got it pulled up too.
So, the Saints are going to be taking on the week one, they'll be taking on the Panthers.
Yep. I think that's a win.
I think that's a win as well. Against the Cowboys, early season Cowboys, not late season.
That's a loss, I think.
I think that's a loss. Against the Eagles,
I think that's a win, personally.
I think that's a loss.
Okay. So you have them at 1 and 2. The Falcons, they're going to split.
Falcons, I do think that's going to be a loss because it looks like they are away. And I do think Kirk Cousins is going to have a pretty solid year. So
next,
I have them going to 1 and 3. Against the Chiefs, 1 and 4.
Yeah.
1 and 4.
Buccaneers, I think they split.
I think they win this 2 and 5.
2 and 4.
Broncos, 2 and 4, my bad. Okay. Against the Broncos, I think they win this 3 and 4. Against the Chargers, they have a non-existent offense, in my opinion. So I do think they're going to take the win with their stacked defense. So they go to 4 and 4, right?
Yep, 4 and 4.
Against the Panthers, I do think they sweep. So 5 and 4. Against the Falcons, I think they split because they're home. So 6-4.
All right.
Against the Browns, I do think they take this loss because of how good their defense is. So
Browns are good.
6-5.
6-5. All right.
To the Ram again, but at home against the Rams, I do think they take a loss here. So 6-6.
Yep. Awesome.
Against the Giants, I do think they take the win, even if they are away. So 7-6.
Okay.
Commanders, I do think they take the loss here. Terry McLaurin and Terry McLaurin and the anomaly that is Jaden Daniels. So I do think they take a loss here, 7-7. The Packers, I do think they take a loss.
I'll say something real quick. Commanders are going to be the worst team in football this year. Commanders are going to have the
What? I think that's going to go to the freaking Panthers, or that's going to go to like a team like maybe a team like I just don't see the Commanders. Maybe the Giants. The Giants. Okay, against the Raiders, Gardner Minshew. It is a home game, so I do have them taking a dub. So 8-8, do I have them right? Because they have lost to the Packers. Yeah, 8-8. Because they win, and I do think they split with the Bucks, so they're going to go 8-9. I do have them above a 7-win team, but I don't have them making the playoffs.
Okay. So they do get the over and wins there.
Mm-hmm.
The next team is the Bills.
Okay, I'll let you talk more about this.
Yeah. All right. So the Bills' win total is over 10.5. So you have the over on the six. So let's see about the Bills. 10.5 games. Let's see the schedule. The Saints did not play Buffalo, so you don't have to account for one of those games. All right, so week 1, they have the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's a win? I'm going to say that's a win.
I'm going to say that's a win as well. I think this is going to be your type thing, because I mostly said my stuff, so you can just mostly take over.
All right. 1-0 for the Cardinals for sure. They beat the Cardinals. I think they split with the Dolphins because Tua, I think, is the biggest question mark this season. So I'm gonna say they win the first one and then lose the second one. So I'll say 2-0. Jaguars, I think that's another win, 3-0. The first loss of the season comes to the Ravens in week 4. At the Ravens, I can't see them winning that game. So 3-1. The Texans, I'm gonna say, is another loss for them. So that'll be 3-2. And then the Jets, I think the Jets beat them in the first one, and then I'll let you know my pick later. I haven't really decided if they won again. 3-3. They beat the Titans 4-3. They beat the Seahawks 5-3.
You said they split.
Yeah, so they lose to the Dolphins, so 5-4. 6-4, they beat the Colts. 6-5, they lose to the Chiefs. 6-6, they lose to the Niners. 6-7, they lose to the Rams.
Ooh, okay.
6-8, they lose to the Lions.
I agree with that one, though.
And then 7-8, they beat the Patriots. 9-8 or 8-8, they beat the Jets again, and then, or they split with the Jets, and then they beat the Patriots at the end of the year. So they go 9-8. So
so you got them lower.
Over. Yeah, I'm taking the over. Or under, I mean.
I actually agree with this semi. The only one I don't really agree with is the Rams. I think the Rams are really, really, really good, but the Bills are also going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, the Rams are just like, I think they're going to be sneaky this year. If they beat the Rams, they definitely will make the playoffs, I think. So that game will be huge.
I think if they're a 9-8, they have to be a 7th seed, right?
No. The AFC is way too good this year. They're 10-6 for sure, maybe. But they also
Mhm.
might win the division at 10-6 too. So.
Yeah.
Or 10-7, whatever it is. All right, so next we have the Vikings. So obviously you're going to be a little biased on this one. We can still both talk about it. All right, so week 1 they got the Giants. That's got to
Okay.
be a win.
That's a win there. But keep in mind, I am taking this as Sam Darnold is starting. I'm taking it as Sam Darnold. I do not think J.J. McCarthy is going to start these first 6 weeks at least. I'll think about it towards the back end, but I do think they're going to keep Darnold in for a majority of this year.
All right, so they're going to go 1-1 because they're going to lose to the 49ers. 1-2.
They're going to go 1-2. 1-3 against the Packers.
I'm going to say 2-2. I think they split, and I think they win this early one. I think they lose. Yeah, I'll get there when I get there. I think they beat the Jets.
Me too.
That is 3-2.
I think we lose to the Lions.
3-3.
I say we lose to the Rams.
So 3-4, and then lose to the Colts. 3-5.
I say we beat the Colts.
I say you lose to them, and that's then J.J. McCarthy starts against the Jaguars.
I say we beat the Jags.
I say you beat the Jags with J.J. McCarthy, so that's 4-5. And then I say you beat the Titans, 5-5.
Mm-hmm.
You split with the Bears, so I'm gonna give you 6-5 here. You beat the Cardinals.
I say we beat them. So
yeah, 7-5. The Falcons, you beat them. Fuck the Falcons.
Yeah, it's at home.
Frick.
Yeah.
Frick the Falcons. Well, I said it
8-5.
once on this channel. Say it again. All right, so they'll beat the Falcons. So that's what? 6-5.
8-5.
8-5. And then
I say
lose to this one. They don't sweep the Bears.
We lose this one because we beat them. We're splitting. We're splitting.
Yeah. So 8-6.
So 8-6. I say we lose to the Seahawks. It's not a tough away game. So 8-7.
Really close game, I think, there, though. And then you lose to the Packers this time. 8-8. And then you lose to the Lions to end the year off. 8-9.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree with this. I suspect.
I don't remember what your win total was. It was over 6.5 wins. So I think you get over. But
I think this year does not matter at all for us. This is a building block year. We are not trying to win now. We have all the time. We have at least till JJ's contract expires, in my eyes.
I'd have to agree with this one. All right, so this next one I'm going to let you do the talking because I've done a lot of the talking on the last two. And the next one is you can pick the Cowboys, the Bears, the Texans, or the Browns.
I'll do the Texans. I think that'd be fun.
All right, find them. Houston. Over 9.5 wins.
Okay.
Is what you're going off.
Okay, week 1 against the Colts. I do have them taking a win.
I'm gonna have to.
So 1-0. I think they take a win here against Caleb Williams. It's early weeks. He needs to get his footing in the NFL, so I do think he's going to take 2 wins against the Vikings. I think they're going to win, so they're going to move to 3-0.
All right, Jaguars.
Jags, I do think they're going to take the win here.
I have to agree.
4-0 against the Bills. Did we have them beating the Bills? Right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, 5-0 against the Patriots. 6-0. They're going on a tear. The Packers, I do think they're going to take their first loss of the season here. They're at the Packers, it looks like.
Yeah.
And they're going to have Josh Jacobs, Jordan Love. I think it's going to be close. So 6-1.
6-1. And they're going to be on that hot streak and eventually
I do think they split with the Colts. I don't think the Colts. I think the Colts are going to be a really good team with Richardson and Pittman Jr. I do think they're going to be a solid team. So 6-3, I have them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jets. I do think they're going to take a
So
win.
you have them at 6-2. You have them at 6-2.
6-2. Okay.
So
Wait.
7-2 with the Jets.
I have them losing to the Packers. Yeah, 6-2.
And the
6-2. Yeah. I do have them beating the Jets here.
All right, so 7-2.
7-2. I do have them losing to the Lions though, 7-3.
Great.
I do have them losing to the Cowboys because it looks to be at the Cowboys Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So 7-4.
Yeah.
And then against the Titans, I have them taking the win, 8-4. Against the Jaguars, I do have them sweeping them, 9-4. Against the Dolphins, I do think they're going to take the loss here, 8-5, because I do think the Dolphins are going to be the same old Dolphins. They're going to dominate the season and then absolutely sell in the playoffs, road game playoffs.
Okay.
Chiefs, I have them taking a loss here, so 9-6.
Mm-hmm.
I do have them taking a loss against the Ravens, 9-7, and I have them taking a week last game of the season. I do have them taking a win against the Titans, 10-7.
So barely over this year with 10 wins. Okay. Last one, I want to do the team that I thought would be the most interesting, and that is the Cleveland Browns. So let me see what their win total is. Because I think that would be very interesting. Where is Cleveland? Okay. Over 8.5 is what they have.
All right, over 8.5. Okay.
I'm going to say, my first prediction, I do think they'll be over before looking at their schedule. And just Deshaun Watson is that question mark there. All right, so week 1 against the Cowboys, that's a loss.
0-1.
So 0-1. I say they beat the Jaguars.
Okay, 1-1.
Beat the Giants.
2-1.
Beat the Raiders.
3-1.
Beat the Commanders. 4-1. And then they lose to the Eagles and Bengals, so they go 4-3. And then they lose to Ravens, so 4-4, 500, 8 weeks in. They beat the Chargers. I'm going to say 5-4. They lose to the Saints. I'm going to say 5-5. They beat the Steelers. And they beat the Broncos and the Steelers again. So that would be 8-5. They have them lose. I have them losing to the Chiefs. So that'd be 8-6. And then 9-6, I think they split with the Bengals. And then I think they lose to the Dolphins to end the year off. So 9-7. Oh, wait, is that the end of the year? Oh, never mind. The end of the year is against the Ravens. And I've been going 9-8. They lose out to the Ravens. You agree with that, Kosh? Kosh? Is Kosh in the chat? Oh, Kosh is muted. Okay, well, I guess I'll carry along the show. Next, we are going to the world. I probably need Kosh for that too. Alright, so.
Hello?
I'll just watch. Oh, okay, Kosh is back.
I agree, by the way. My bad.
Okay. We'll go to the deep dive of the Dynasty and gameplay. The Dynasty. We'll do Dynasty. We'll do gameplay another day. But today we'll do Dynasty. Oh, I'm excited. I haven't seen this one at all.
I haven't seen this one either. This is going to be our first thoughts.
Oh. So let me screen share on Discord. All right, can you see my screen, Kosh?
Okay. Yes, I can.
All right. Here we go.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here with EA Sports College Football 25.
Ooh,
back for
okay.
another
Ooh.
deep dive.
Dynasty.
This time we're talking about everyone's favorite
This does look
book,
good.
Dynasty. Online
Miss.
Dynasty and College
Wow.
Football 25 can accommodate
Okay,
up to
so they have the
32
stars.
teams, and you can play with friends for up to 30
Oh, yeah.
seasons. Today, we'll take a
Ooh.
closer look at the new 12-team
Oh.
college football playoff, recruiting, the
And
transfer
talk about
portal, and a
customization.
ton of customization options to make your program unique. College football has seen seismic
Wow.
changes over the past few years. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience this new landscape while building your program the way you want. The 2024 season
Wow.
marks the debut of the new 12-team college football playoff. And
This
you can
looks
play
great.
it first in the game months before the real thing. You could be the first
Hey.
coach to lead your school
sir.
through the
Wow.
new 12-team playoff.
Oh, that
and
looks so
hoist the
good.
college football playoff trophy.
All right, recruiting. I'm interested in this.
Me too.
Recruiting is the lifeblood of college football, and in a world of unlimited transfers, managing your dynasty roster has never been more important. Evaluate your needs and opportunities for talent upgrades at the start of each season. The best way to build a powerhouse is to recruit through the high school ranks. So let's fill
I
up your
remember this.
recruiting board. Each year, over 3,500 high school recruits are generated from all over the country, with certain regions representing real-world hotspots for blue-chip talent, like South Florida and Metro Atlanta. Do research to find recruits that best fit your program and determine who you can realistically land. A recruit's interest in
Okay,
your
so
school
this is how it
decided by
was for the
14
older
different pitch
NCAA.
grades,
Yeah.
like
Like NCAA 10.
proximity to home, playing time,
Nebraska
and
will be
brand
good for
exposure.
brand
So
exposure.
you'll need to discover how your program's pitch grades align with your recruits' desires, in addition to scouting for talent.
Yeah.
Some players have a deal breaker requirement.
I
Yeah.
hate the being
Yeah.
locked
Cannot
out.
remember this.
provide, the recruit will lock you out.
Mm.
Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk players and get one last chance to convince your favorites to stay. Track your recruits as they narrow down their top schools. Pitch a prospect to gain more interest, and then set up school visits when the timing is right. It's crucial to remain in their top 10, then 8, then 5 to finally be part of their top 3. As a recruit trims down to the top 8, you can attempt to increase your appeal. If your school doesn't have exactly
Yeah.
what the prospect is looking for, you can try to sway their opinion in your favor. Plan visits that elevate a recruit's experience,
that'd be
like
smart.
pairing a quarterback visit
Okay,
with a
so it's
wide
like
receiver
real.
visit
I like
at the
that.
same time. It's crucial to keep an eye on
They
the
went
transfer
more of
when it
the
opens in the
legitimate
offseason
recruiting.
to round out your roster with talent
This
you
is
couldn't land from
exactly
recruiting.
how it was for
Add
NCAA
portal
10.
prospects to your
and
board
13,
just
I
like you
think.
would with recruiting, but expect quick decisions as transfers have a shorter timeline
Uh-oh.
to land a new home.
This is gonna be cool.
All right, customized options.
Conference realignment is a hot topic
Custom
in college
conferences.
football. And
Ooh.
with custom conferences in EA
All right.
Sports College Football 25, Dynasty
Yeah,
is
Pac-12.
yours to control. See what a
Yeah, we
20-team
can even put
super
Pac-12
conference might
back.
look like, or revert to the traditional conference alignment. Shape the conference size
Division
and
2?
membership,
Yep,
and
Division
set
2.
custom
Oh, that's
conference
nice.
rules, set up divisions, and more. Once you've settled your conference options,
Oh, I wish you was still the
time
Big
to
Ten. I could
select
see
your
Nebraska's overall.
begin with a highly ranked team and dominate at the top with repeat recruiting and
Go to
playoff
Nebraska.
success.
Go to Nebraska.
Or build from the ground up with a smaller program and prove you have what it takes to go from an unknown to postseason favorite.
Yo.
Okay.
Can't talk about your dynasty without
I'm sorry,
Well,
talking
that's
about
cool.
your starting
Starting
five.
a head coach. That's what
Start
you're
as
talking
an
about.
offensive or defensive coordinator and climb the ranks to head coach. Or take over a program as the head coach right
I'm
away.
a motivator.
Choose from one of the 3 base
Motivator.
coaching types to start. Your coach type will
I'm more
determine
of a
what
recruiter.
coaching skill tree you start with.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an
From
elite
there,
recruiter.
the abilities you acquire as you progress will determine what kind of coach
Skill
you
tree?
develop into.
Okay.
Unlock additional skill trees with better abilities. Or, if you build up multiple skill trees, you can unlock hybrid trees that leverage a more
Go to
diverse
Nebraska,
skill
please,
set.
sir. Please. I'm
The
begging
coaching
you.
carousel is an important part of every coach's journey. Whether you're the head man at your dream school or working your way up, the Carousel is your way of fielding offers from other programs. Head coaches in Dynasty can actively manage their coordinator positions. So if one of your staff takes a job elsewhere or you decide to cut ties for other reasons, you can use the Carousel to replace them. Remember, even the greatest coaches need support, and every coach has a unique skill tree. It's important to think about how you want to build your staff, whether that's doubling down on your existing strengths to max out your benefits or seeking out balance for a well-rounded staff. Choose wisely. The decisions you make here will matter to your program's success and your coach's progression. The benefits of coach talents are stackable. So if your head coach and defensive coordinator have the same ability, the impact for that ability will be greater. Well, that's it for today's deep dive into Dynasty mode in EA Sports College Football 25. Make it game day every day this season. Pre-order the MVP bundle.
Oh, I'm gonna cry. I can't wait another 13 days.
It comes from on my screen. I want to see Nebraska again. Bro.
Nebraska, man. I saw Ryola's beautiful face.
Bro, he touched the. Oh my god. Bro, the light show. The tunnel walk is about to be so cool. And what if they have that one song that they always come out to? I forget what it's called. But it's like. I'm not going to sing it because that's going to be weird. But, like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
That's going to be so dope.
Oh, so excited. All right. Our last college football subject is our way too early playoff predictions.
Okay, I'm going to need a piece of paper for this. Piece of paper.
I'm going to use my notes app. All right. So. Purple or not?
See if there's a pencil down here somewhere.
I might not be Hawaii anymore.
You can change it, but it has to be in the division, though.
No, I don't, because remember, I can just change the divisions.
Oh, yeah. We could do that.
Any team. We can just mix and match.
That actually is fire.
I'm going to be a team that's okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah, same.
Like, Boise State's okay. North Carolina.
You know, Boise State's a 4-star in NCAA 13.
Dang, really?
Really?
All right.
Okay, I need a pencil.
Okay.
That'll work. All right.
South Alabama got votes for the top 25.
I know, I saw that.
That's crazy. All right. But Nebraska did. That's okay. That's really okay. I don't care. All right. So the one overall seed this year for me is going to be Georgia. They're going undefeated. They're not losing again.
Okay. Okay, my number one seed is going to be my pen's dying on me, but my number one seed is going to be Georgia as well. I do think they're going to be a stacked offense and a stacked defense.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Another SEC school for me, I think. I really have high expectations for this team. I don't think they're going to lose many games. And that team, I just got to double check their schedule real quick, make sure they don't have a crazy hard schedule. Yep, that team for me is Tennessee. I think they lose one game, and it's to Georgia. So I'm going Tennessee as my overall 2 seed. Since if Georgia's number 1, and Tennessee only loses to Georgia, with the games against, like, Alabama and Kentucky, I know it's not great, but when they got games like that, I think they will definitely. Yeah. I think they can definitely.
For me, I'm going to go a little different route. I'm going to go with a Big Ten school.
Yeah. I was on the fence with another Big Ten school here, too.
I'm going to go with Ohio State as my 2 seed.
Nebraska. Okay, I am going newly added Big Ten school here. I'm going to the University of Washington as my 3 seed.
Ooh, okay.
They have a tough schedule, and is why I think they can get some favored votes if they win 1 or 2 of those games. I think they beat Michigan. Do they play Ohio State? Oh, they don't play Ohio State. Oh, they did. I think they honestly might go undefeated. Because I think they can beat Michigan.
Okay,
Right.
So my 3 seed is going to be my 3 seed's going to be the Oregon Ducks.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I only see this. The only team Oregon is going to lose to is Ohio State because they play each other. I only have my top 2 being undefeated teams.
I have Washington and Georgia undefeated, but I have Tennessee at number 2. Kind of weird. Because I think actually Tennessee might win the SEC championship. I don't know. All right, but number 4, my 4 seed, going Big Ten again, going Ohio State.
Okay. So now, at my 4 seed, here, I might need to look at some of the teams.
Yeah. I kind of have an idea, but I'm not sold on them.
Me either.
I think I'm going to go.
Okay. I have a lot of faith in Quinn Ewers.
Yeah,
I do think they're going to sneak into the top 4 with Texas.
Yeah, that was mine also. I was going to put Texas at 4, but then I believed in Ohio State, so I will put Texas at 5.
I hate Texas, by the way. Horns down. I hate Oklahoma too, but horns down.
Yeah. I hate Oklahoma a little more than I hate Texas, though. So.
I hate both of them. All right. Who do you got, Jacob?
Oh, I said Texas at 5.
Oh, Texas at 5?
Yeah, you have 4.
Ooh, okay. At my 5? This is tough, man. This is tough. I have Tennessee at my 5.
Okay, I messed with that.
Because I do think Tennessee is an amazing football program.
Yeah. So for my 6th team, give me a number. I'm kidding.
I was about to say, buddy.
I like Oregon losing 1 game in the Big Ten to
Ohio State.
I think they lose 2. I think they lose to Ohio State and Washington. So let's see. Does any SEC school entice me on only losing 1 game? It's like Alabama. They lose to Georgia and they lose to Tennessee. LSU. I'm a little. I like this LSU team, but I think they're going to lose to Alabama. I'm going to say. Oh, I love this team to death. It's my 2nd favorite college football team. Give me Missouri.
Mizzou, okay.
Missouri at my 6th. They have 1 loss on their schedule, it looks like to me, to Alabama. And I don't think they're going to make the Big Ten championship, or the SEC championship. But I think they'll be a good team.
So you think that's going to be your what seed?
6th.
6th? For me, I'm going to go a different route. I got Ole Miss. I think they're going to be a solid program this year.
Okay. You pick too fast, guys. You pick too fast. For 7, this is a hard. I don't want to go SEC again, but I think I have to. Yeah, give me Ole Miss. I like Ole Miss's team. So I think I'm gonna make a
Okay.
swap real quick. I'm gonna put
Okay.
every team up one, and then put Tennessee outside of the top four. I'm gonna put them. So I'm still gonna have Missouri at 6, but I'm gonna have Tennessee at 5. Or
Okay.
at 6. I'm gonna have Ole Miss at 7, Tennessee at 6.
Okay. I'm looking at schedules right now.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was thinking, but I was like, I think some of these SEC schools are going undefeated in the conference, and that's why I couldn't pick Tennessee, because if they don't go to the SEC championship and they lose to Georgia,
You know what I
way.
see? I see something that not a lot of people might think about, but it's also a very good team. I think Penn State only loses at least 1 or 2 games. I only see them losing 1, but there's a possibility for the Penn State Nittany Lions to lose to Washington and Ohio State. But I do have them beating Washington. So give me the Penn State Nittany Lions at my 7th seed.
Give me Michigan.
Okay, you went the
Not gonna
opposite
miss.
direction I was going.
They're not going to miss. Michigan's not going to So
what was that seed for you?
That was 8, I believe.
8? Okay. I'm doing this on paper, so at my 8 seed. Ooh. Look, I really want to put Alabama in the playoffs, but they lose to Tennessee, they lose to Georgia. I think they beat LSU, and they beat Oklahoma and Alabama. I'll put them lower. I think they're a lower ranked team. I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's check Michigan's
schedule.
They're facing Texas week 2. I think that's a loss.
That's a loss. I think they lose 3 games.
I think they get beat by Washington.
Texas.
I think they get beat by Oregon.
Oh, I don't think they get beat by Oregon.
State. I think they're a lower ranked team as well. This is tough.
I think they only lose 3 games, and they're going to get that voters' favorite. They're gonna
at my 8 seed, I'm going to put Washington.
Okay. And then I think I'm going to go Big Ten again here. I'm going to put Penn State at my 9.
You're going too fast, Brady.
Yeah, I had some time to think about it. I like Penn State's schedule.
Okay, at my 9, I am going to have Alabama.
Okay. Okay, I like that. And at my 9, this team loses 1 game to USC.
You mean at your 10?
Oh, yeah, at my 10. This team loses 1 game to Ohio State with a pretty hard schedule, a somewhat hard schedule. Easy first 7 weeks or so, but then kind of gets hard at the end.
Oh, no.
And they just lose to, Ohio State.
He's going to do it.
And they play a really close game against USC, but they win it.
He's do it.
And that's what gives the voters Nebraska at my 10.
My gosh. At your 10, buddy. At your 10.
Nebraska at my 10.
Bro.
Listen to the schedule.
Bro, I know the schedule. I know.
They beat Colorado. They beat Northern Iowa. They beat Illinois.
I love Nebraska.
They beat Purdue. They beat Rutgers. I'm not done. They beat Indiana. They lose to Ohio State. They beat UCLA. They beat USC. They beat Wisconsin, and they beat Iowa. Shepard Purdy was our quarterback. We lost to Wisconsin by 7. We lost to Iowa by 3. We did not play USC or UCLA, but I think we can beat both of them easily with Dylan Raiola. And we beat Rutgers last year, I'm pretty sure. We beat Purdue. We didn't play Rutgers last year. We beat Illinois. We lost to Colorado. All right, Jeff Sims was our quarterback. That doesn't count. We're going to beat Northern Iowa, and we're going to beat UTEP. We are going 11-1.
Okay.
And they are going to be seeing in college football playoffs. Hey, don't come crying to me. I have video evidence that I said this.
Bro, I love Nebraska with all my heart. Favorite team. Never, ever, 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 ever going to leave my Nebraska Cornhuskers. But they're not going to the playoffs.
See, you're just a hater.
I'm not a hater. I am just a realist.
That's not real though. I just read you the schedule. They beat all those teams last year.
Hear me out. We're still Nebraska. We're still cursed. We're still Nebraska.
The floor is 3 losses. The floor is 3 losses.
The floor is 3 losses.
The floor is 3 losses. The ceiling is 1. We're not beating Ohio State, guys. That's my realist for you. We're not beating Ohio State.
The floor is 6 losses.
The floor is 3.
The floor is 6 losses.
The floor is 3.
The floor is 6 wins, and I think the ceiling is at least 7 or 8.
See, that's just where you're wrong. Listen to this. They have 4 hard games on their schedule. UCLA, USC, Ohio State, and Colorado. They win at least one of those, leaving them with only 3 losses. Their floor is 3 losses. Nebraska to the playoffs.
Bro, I'll give you $1 if they make it into the playoffs. I will give you $1.
Add onto the pile. Reese owes me 5 if they do so. All right. Pick your 10 seed.
Okay. At my 10, I'm going to have Mizzou.
Okay. I like that. All right. Oh, not NFL. I need NCAA. I think it's going to be another SEC school here. I don't know if there's actually going to be a school that makes it that's not SEC or
Big Ten.
I don't think there's going to be one. Did I say LSU? I think LSU is 3 again. 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 8-9-1. Yeah, I'm going to say LSU here. I like the schedule. LSU at my 11. Ooh. All right, your turn, Josh. Number 11.
Okay, at my 11 seed, hear me out. Just because they're not good enough doesn't mean they won't make it in.
You gotta say Vanderbilt.
I will not say Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is trash, and they're in the SEC. They should move down. They should go into the Big 12.
They should get whatever
demoted. Relegated. It's wild. Look, Oklahoma State is a program
That's what I was
on
gonna say
the
at my
rise.
12. That's what I was going to say at my 12.
And Oklahoma State is a program on the rise. I see the vision. Guns up. Y'all beat Oklahoma State. It's going to be at my 11.
I just came to the realization Oklahoma State doesn't lose the game next year.
Yeah.
South Dakota State, that's a win. Arkansas, that's a win. Tulsa, win. Utah, win. Kansas State, that's going to be a close one. I think they win it. West Virginia, win. BYU, win. Baylor, win. Arizona State, win. TCU, win. Texas Tech, win. Colorado,
right. Close, but a win.
All right. I'm going to have to arrange some things then. I'm going to put them at my 7, Oklahoma State.
Ooh.
So that would be my new is Georgia at 1, Washington 2.
Also, Jacob, Liberty would have made the playoffs, but they wouldn't have been a high ranked team, and they went 12-0.
Yeah, but Oklahoma State plays real teams. Liberty played colleges you never heard of.
That's true. If I'm a person in the chair, I'm not putting Oklahoma State over Missouri, Alabama, Washington, Penn State, Ole Miss.
They're not over Missouri.
That's my. They're not beating Missouri in my eyes. They're not.
They're over. Wait, where did they go? I have to put State next to them just as Oklahoma. All right. But yeah, they're over Ole Miss, Michigan, Penn State, Nebraska, and LSU. So Nebraska's at 11. But still going to the playoffs. 11.
So you picked LSU at your 12?
Yeah. LSU.
You have LSU worse than... Wow. Yeah.
LSU loses 3 games. Nebraska loses 1. Like, come on.
I say this: the floor is 6, the ceiling is 7 or 8. That is it.
The floor is 9 wins.
Yeah, you're bugging.
Go Huskers.
I love the Huskers.
If Dylan Raiola is trash, I'm deleting this video off the internet.
If Dylan Raiola sucks, we have Dayton though. We have Dayton in a couple of years.
Yeah, we have, and that USC guy just committed. So
We also have Heinrich Harburg. We also have Danny Kaelin.
No, we don't have Heinrich Harburg. That man sucks.
We have Danny Kaelin. We have Danny
Yeah,
Kaelin.
we got Danny. I think Raiola will be good.
Danny Dots. Danny Dimes.
Spring game. Our defense was 18th last year.
I went. We were 11th. Actually, stop making us look bad. We're 11th.
We were 18th, bro.
We were
I
11th.
think we were 18th.
I literally have the screenshot, buddy, of our defense's rank.
I just saw it the other day on Instagram, so we're gonna find out now. All right, you say your 12 seed. We still need your 12 seed because we have a lot of more segments to do. This podcast is gonna be an hour. So my editing.
That's all you, buddy.
I know, and it's my turn.
Okay, LSU is going to be my 12th seed.
Okay, I like that. Our defense in 2023 was 13th, so we were both wrong.
I was closer.
Okay, well, we have some MLB going for you. Gosh, let's just give me a refresher. We don't talk about MLB much on this page. Who's your favorite team?
Twins.
All right, I'm a Cincinnati Reds fan.
Mm-hmm.
So those are our 2 favorite teams. I don't think I picked any games. I just picked the good games of the week. I just picked the good games this week. So starting off, we have St. Louis at Pittsburgh Pirates. St. Louis versus Pittsburgh Pirates.
Who?
St. Louis Cardinals at Pirates.
Cardinals at Pirates.
Cardinals have 3 wins more. It's a divisional game. Huge divisional game for the NL Central right now. This is huge. Reds aren't winning it, though. It's okay. I'm going to take St. Louis to win this game.
It depends who's pitching. If Paul Skeens pitching, then they're winning.
That's fair. Just do it for the series because they're playing their series.
Usually, Paul Skeens would be pitching, right? Usually,
I think Paul Skeens will. So but I still think St. Louis wins the series.
I think I'm going to take Paul Skeens and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
I'm gonna say St. Louis goes 2-1 in the series.
I think they win the first game because of Paul Skeens, but then they lose the next 2. So I do think it's going to be 2-1 in the series with St. Louis.
For St. Louis. Okay. Next, we have Astros at Toronto.
Astros at Toronto.
I'm going to take Toronto this week on the Astros.
Yeah, Astros are trash. Give me the Torontos. Give me Toronto as well.
3-0. Rays versus Royals at Royals. Going to the Storm Chasers game tomorrow. Woo-woo. Shout out Storm Chasers. But, I'm going to say the Royals are a little better than the Rays this year. I'm going to say 2-1 Rays, though. I'm going to say 2-1 Rays.
Royals are on the rise. Salvador Perez is really good.
Rays.
I do think the Royals are going to take it 2-1 in the series. I'm going the opposite direction as you.
I'm going to let you rant at the end of this podcast episode before we cut it about USA soccer yesterday. I'm going to let you yap about it for a little bit.
I need to get that off my chest.
Oilers, Mariners. Mariners, Oilers 3-0. Or Orioles. I don't know why I'm saying Oilers.
Oh my gosh, you're sharp. I don't watch the game. Gunnar Henderson is unbeatable. You can't pitch to him. You can't.
Real.
It was like almost every at bat. It was a dinger or a second base hit or a 2-base hit. You can't.
He's just the best of all time.
You can't pitch to them. So the Orioles, I think, could take a 3-0.
Easily. And Red Sox, Yankees, the battle of the two biggest
Ooh.
rivals in baseball.
Ooh.
So I had to throw it here. Yankees are going to win. The Yankees are going to sweep. But
Mm-hmm.
actually, no. Rivalries are a big thing in baseball. Give me the Red Sox 2-1 over the Yanks.
Ooh. Okay.
Upsets.
Usually, the best team in baseball wins. The better team wins. Usually. But, big but here. My Asian brethren is on the Red Sox. So, other than Shohei. But, so, just because of Asian power, I think I will go with the Red Sox for the funsies.
All right.
2-1.
I'll mess with that. All right. I know you got some stuff to get off your chest about last night's game against Uruguay. So, here you go. And if you don't watch soccer, just skip the end of the video.
All right. USA has officially been eliminated from the Copa America and do not make it to the quarterfinals because of this sorry-ass ref. I don't know. The first 10 minutes was just, my leg's hurting. My leg's hurting. And then a yellow card to the USA. Like, there was multiple instances where the ref... oh my gosh. The ref literally stopped because a player was on the ground and then was like, while every USA player was huddling around the ref, he was just like, play the game, go on. And then Uruguay nearly got a goal because of the ref just stopping the game, then starting the game. I don't know. I don't know. And it was just so much bull. And all the commentators were like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. The goal that Uruguay got into the second half was clearly offsides. The player literally had his leg in stride motion in front of the line. To be absolutely fair to the officials, that was not a straight camera shot, but still, you drew the line. You drew the line straight. That doesn't.
Yeah.
I should have been offsides, and now I just feel like there should be challenges. And the complete lack of giving us correct stoppage time. The people literally had stopwatches on, and it should have been 9-minute stoppage time. No, they gave us 5. Like, oh my gosh. Like, it was clear, just absolute bull the entire game. Like, the first half, everyone was hyping up the game to be high intensity. No, it's just high. It's just high crappery. Yeah. It was so much bull. Like, it was so hard to watch. Like, I couldn't watch the second half because of how bad the first half was.
Just makes you mad. All right, that's all we got for you. With JJ,
right, on a higher note,
I know
it's the end. On a higher note, it's the end of the podcast. And we're going to be here next week. We're going to start going weekly again.
We're back to weekly every Tuesday. And we'll try to get one just fun video out.
And we'll try to post shorts every single day.
Yeah, I've been posting a lot. Oh, real quick. Follow at JJK_teamthink on Insta. Get that Insta page running. We'll see y'all with the next one.